What does this feel like?
It's a first, that's for sure. Yeah, a little overwhelming, but it's all right. It's good.
It's a welcoming trade for you, just an opportunity to get more playing time, possibly.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in and out of the lineup in Pittsburgh last, you know, when everyone's healthy there, it's a hard lineup to break into. So coming here, it's a good opportunity to, you know, to try to get in the lineup and do some good things.
Contract-wise, you've got 22 games to build toward next season, don't you?
Absolutely. You know, coming here, I have an opportunity in front of me and just kind of try to put my best foot forward and make an impression.
What do you bring to the table, in your view?
I think just like I'm an energy guy. You know, I'm a fourth liner. That's usually not going to change. I'm not going to put up too many points, but you know, I'm going to give a spark when the team needs it, and just try to show up every night.
Pretty funny video floating around of you going after Dion and giving it to him pretty good in a game. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, I think it might have been mic'd up that game. Yeah, that's just part of hockey, you know. Sometimes you try to get other teams' best players off their game a little bit, but I don't think it worked that well.
Have you spoken to Dion about that, or in any subsequent games?
No, it has never came up again.
Kind of what's good about hockey is one game you can do that to a guy, and then the next you can be teammates, and it really doesn't matter at all. It's kind of just something funny.
Yeah, exactly. You know, everybody knows everybody in the league, and it's a fun game.
Was this a deal that you expected, or did it catch you by surprise?
It caught me by surprise. You know, I didn't see it coming, but you know, that's hockey, and it happens to a lot of guys.
You go from a playoff team to pretty much a non-playoff team. How does that sit with you?
You know, it's a little disappointing that you're not going to be on a playoff run with a a good team, but for me it's all about opportunity given, and I feel like this team we're rebuilding here, and it gives a good opportunity for me in the future if if I come in and do what I can here, and they like me.
Sorry. Zach, are you like a talker usually? Like, do you feed off that? Like, do you need to get your mouth going to get you going, or is it part of your game?
I think it's just part of my game, yeah. You know, it's just when I'm going, I'm energized, and it just kind of comes with the territory, I think.
Usually just pick one guy on the other team.
It doesn't have to be one guy. It could be a bunch of guys. It could be maybe some nights I don't do it a whole lot, if it's a quiet game. But I don't know. You see it all around the league. You see guys do it. I don't know. Sometimes it's part of my game, and sometimes it's not, I guess.
Do you remember what made Dion such a juicy target, I guess, in that game?
I don't really recall. No.
I guess your game is creating off the forecheck.
Yeah, I think I try to be a good forecheck guy. Try to put a little bit of fear in the other team's defense. Cause some turnovers, and just try to have another team in, get some energy, maybe a momentum change. In a game, those can be important. Those are the kind of little things that I like to try to do in a game.
I think the history of this organization, you're the first guy from Truro, Nova Scotia to play for them. That's got to be an honor.
That is definitely an honor. Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. Grew up watching the Maple Leafs as a kid, so it's pretty neat for me.